And then another thing, and I don't know if everyone heard the other interview, but I do want to take this stance and this platform to make one thing clear. When we look at what's been happening on campus, especially in terms of activism with black students, I would be remiss, it would be inappropriate if I did not acknowledge the people who got us here to where we are right now. Not only the students who have been fighting for us since Gus T. Ridgel was allowed here at the university in 1950, but specifically when we look at post-Ferguson activism that happened here at the university, the movement that was started in terms of igniting the fire with black students was ignited by three queer black women who started everything is centralized about the message of why we got here. Please stop focusing on the fact of that we so look at why did we have to get here in the first place, and why we struggle, and why we had to fight the way that we did. At the end of all this, after all the letters we've sent, all the in-person interactions, after all the forums we've attended, after all the tweets and DMs that we've sent, telling the administration about our position, it should not have taken this much. And it is disgusting and vile that we find ourselves in a place that we do. So with that in mind, I give one, all glory to God for even allowing me to still stand in this moment. And two, I want to acknowledge that this was not that was not me alone. It was these people that I'm standing out here on the stage with. It was the black community. It was the black faculty. It was the other faculty. It was the Forum on Graduate Rights. It was the people with Planned Parenthood. It was everybody who chose to stand up in this time who made this possible. This was not Jonathan Butler. This was the Mizzou community for one of the first times that I've ever seen stand together united.
Mizzou was founded in 1839 prior to the abolition of slavery, so this institution was founded in racism. Then moving on from there, we didn't have the first black student admitted until 1950. Obviously during that time there was a lot of racial tension, there was a lot of hate, there was a lot of different things going on like that. Moving on from there, recently in 2010 we had cotton balls thrown across the front line of the Black Cultural Center, and the students who did that said that they did it to see the Black Cultural Center staff pick cotton like slaves. Then following that, we had other incidents such as our student body president being called the N-word, as well as the LBC royalty court being called racial slurs. We had incidents such as other young women being called the racial slurs. We had the swastika both graffitied in a stairwell last semester and drawn in DC recently, just a week ago, or a week or two ago. So it's been a consistent timeline of racially motivated incidents, hate crimes. So that all led up to this.
Love and justice. Ooh. Jonathan talked about the Mizzou community. Personally, I'm not from here. I'm completing my grad degree here, so it was a culture shock when I did get here. I felt very isolated. I didn't feel very included when I got here. I can say the last 8 days, I've seen an outpouring of love that's really empowered me to continue this fight. And it's not even from just students, it's from students, a collective of students, not even just black students, all students, white students, red students, all students, faculty, administrators, staff. Everybody who's come to that tent has brought life and energy to it. And so again, it's like fuel to this fight for justice. What do we learn about justice? We learn that if you're marginalized, keep fighting. Keep fighting because you can get what you want. You get what you deserve.
We criticize Mizzou because we love Mizzou. I can honestly speak for myself, and everybody on this campus, like, we are not the same people that we were when we first introduced those columns. And that's why we're critiquing this, because we want change, we want progression, we want inclusivity. We deserve to be in institutions that not only recognize our black and brown existence, but also campuses where our existence is not up for debate, where our existence matters, where we are valued, where our faculty that look like us are valued, where they are wanted, where they are needed. So this is the beginning. This goes beyond the UN system. Like, this is a statement for all institutions. Fight for what you deserve, because we deserve to be safe. We We deserve to have campuses of inclusivity, and this is just the fight. This is the beginning of the fight, you all. Everybody should be fighting for state government, for shared government in all of their institutions. We deserve to have say-so in who is over our institutions, because if we continue to allow oppression, or people that don't understand systems of oppression, or people that don't care to understand systems of oppression in the top of these institutions, then faculty and staff will do it. Then, administrators and faculty will do it. Then our staff will do it, and then the students will do it. And that is the campus climate on this campus. And we are done settling for that. So we're no longer settling for temporary fixes. Like I said, like we've all said, this is just the beginning. So we hope that this is a message for all institutions. Shine your way. Get that later.
Everybody give it up for yourselves, first of all. Give it up. I would say concerned student 1950. It was more than exciting. It's a feeling that I really can't explain, because when you understand that one of your peers, one of your friends, when you attend the graduate classes with, you discuss these issues with every day, it becomes a real hot topic, and it becomes hard to deal with, especially when they're putting their body on the line for holistic change in an institution. So when you see somebody sacrificing themselves for the betterment of all students, and then you see the result, we just feel good. But at the same time, we just know it's not over yet, and we're not going to get too excited, because we know we have work to do. And, we're going to take that fight to state legislators. So those who are running for governor, be on the lookout for communication from us, because we will be discussing shared governance, about that board of curators appointment, about the coordinating board appointment, and the next presidency. So, yeah, thank you all.
There's an intersectionality with all of these issues. Myself being not only black, but I am a graduate student, so in August I was out of graduate health insurance just like everybody else. And so I have colleagues who are international students who are living at the poverty line, who lost their health insurance. We have friends and colleagues who are affected by Planned Parenthood and all these issues. So I think the greater message in all of this is to still focus on how the administrative response has been so reactionary, that we shouldn't have gotten to this point where so much is happening to our different demographics within our university. It's the sole fact that we are all facing different struggles. One struggle isn't greater than the other, they're just different. It's the fact that we all have lives that are valued. Our humanity is worth fighting for, and that's what we're saying in this moment, that we're worth fighting for. All right, can I get everybody to raise their right hand? Just like this box. Because as we said before, this is not a moment, this is a movement. Okay, y'all didn't get that, I'm gonna say it one more time. This is not a moment, this is a movement. So when we look at this movement that's going on, all of you guys have voices that are valued. And so what I want you guys to do is embody that and say that I am a revolutionary. I am a revolutionary. We're going to say that one more time. I am a revolutionary. Now give it up for yourselves.